Astrology is really simple. It's really not that difficult, and it's better to understand the basics. You know, the zodiac sign, the houses, the planets. You know what I'm saying? And it's really best to understand the basics in depth. Doing so will pretty much give you all the information you need to scale towards the infinite possibilities within astrology. It's really like the number sequence. Like if you understand the meaning of the number zero up into the number nine, right? If you understand what these single digits mean, you pretty much have all of the information that you need to scale towards infinity, right? Then you get to understanding, I guess you could say, types of equations. You know what I'm saying? Multiplication, addition, subtraction, division. You feel me? And then you can hop onto higher concepts, but it's really key to understand the basics. It's really key to understand the basics, and this shit really mostly is math. There is an intuitive aspect to it for sure. Don't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? There is a quantum aspect to astrology. You know what I'm saying? There are possibilities that can happen, and as an astrologist, you got to be able to identify the potentiality of two possibilities, and see exactly what course is that particular soul more apt to take and whatnot, right? So yeah, it does take a good level of intuition. It does take a good level of that type of aspect of reality. But it's really math, though. You know what I'm saying? It's really strongly relying upon math and whatnot. Like, I don't know. Like, well, let's try to pick out some facts about the sixth house, right? So you got the sixth house. So let's say somebody has what Mars within the six, okay? So Mars in the six, you know, normally I'm gonna try to I give a normal astrological perspective. What motherfuckers say? People that say goddamn Mars in the six, they like to fight their enemies. That's some generic shit that I feel like will come out of motherfuckers' mouths or whatever, right? But what really is Mars requiring from the sixth position, or what is Mars requiring from Virgo? Mars here is trying to compel the individual to fight intelligently, not even just fight, to apply action, to take action, to take the exact amount of action, precise action. Don't do too much, don't do too little. Do it exactly where it needs to be done, to take intricate levels of action, meticulous actions. And by doing so, the individual comes to see, to realize, and to understand, how powerful these types of actions can actually be or reward them. It's like if you a mechanic, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? You trying to change the engine out, or you trying to put a transmission in. It's not going to make it's not for you to feel like you gotta you know what I'm saying, be strong as hell and push the transmission down to the deepest part of the car, or try to stuff the engine down into the, you know what I'm saying, to that motherfucker hit the ground, or fight the engine, or some retarded ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you're trying to use exceptional levels of power and strength to fix this car or to do these particular tasks. It's that you're using the exact amount of prowess and the exact amount of precision. You know what I'm saying? Placing the transmission exactly where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? calibrating the engine, or whatever the fuck mechanic niggas do, doing those things exactly how they need to be. If something's an inch off, you know what I'm saying, if you leave a valve unscrewed, or you know what I'm saying, if you leave something as small as or whatever undone the wrong way, that can cost you your entire vehicle, or that can cost you, you know what I'm saying, at least that part, or and a couple of other parts within that car. So that's what Mars is about. It's about, that's what the sixth house is about. When Mars comes into the sixth house, it's showing you, it's trying to compel you to apply the right amounts of action. Be conscious with your power. Be aware with your power. Be present. You know what I'm saying? Mars in the sixth will punish you, or Mars in Virgo, it'll punish you for actions that are brash, that are abrupt, that are uncalculated, that you're not conscious with. You have to really be very careful of what you're doing, how you're acting, what you're saying, how you're stepping into the world, etc., etc., etc. When Mars would have come into this particular position, right? And that's just me touching on this because it's like, and this house scheme definitely has to be AI. I just noticed that the second house is definitely in the wrong place, and I it should say 2RD house. 12th and 11th house are definitely in the wrong places. The actual 11th house doesn't even have a number on it. I just realized this shit is AI as fuck. I pulled this shit off the internet, you know what I'm saying? But fifth house is definitely in the fucking wrong. This whole shit is fucked up. I ain't even gonna fucking lie, nigga. Like, I just seen the first house and kind of zoned out and got to doing this video. This shit is crazy. I know niggas is probably looking at me weird if y'all noticed that shit, but whatever. Uh, Moral of the story: astrology is easy. It's just about understanding the basics of the different compartments of astrology and how to put them together. Understanding what is the first house, you know what I'm saying? What is the sign of Aquarius? How will these things come together? How would they? What would be the flavor if you put Venus in the ascendant of Aquarius, or Moon in the 10th house of Aries, or Rahu in the 8th house of Leo? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they mix? How do they mesh? What is 1 plus 4? You know what I'm saying? What is 8 plus 5? What is 6 plus 2? That's really all it is. You feel me? Velocity.